Hi, my name is Alex Marquardt, and I'm a PhD student at the Virginia Institute of Marine Science. I'm an invertebrate ecologist. My research focuses on the life history strategies and ecology of oysters in the Chesapeake Bay. Through the Virginia Scientists and Educators Alliance, I've developed a lesson plan called Chesapeake Bay Life Cycles. This lesson plan is intended for 4th grade learners and allows students to explore plants and animals in the Chesapeake Bay, their life cycles, and their interrelationships in the ecosystem. The lesson plan has 2 activities which can be completed independently. Activity 1 focuses on the life cycles of blue crabs, oysters, and eelgrass. Each student or group will be given a set of materials including life cycle stories, blank life cycle worksheets, and drawings of the life cycle stages for each species. Students will read the stories and use the descriptions to identify distinct life stages and build the life cycle for each species. The stories highlight the unique ways plants and animals gain energy, create offspring, and use different habitats across their life cycles. After the activity, instructors will lead the students in a discussion on the similarities and differences between plants and animals, ultimately creating a model life cycle with stages for birth, growth, and reproduction. In Activity 2, students will explore the interrelationships between populations, communities, and ecosystems. The class will become a blue crab population, and individual students will attempt to complete the blue crab life cycle without being eaten. This activity is best suited for a large open space such as a gymnasium, playground, or grassy field. The instructor will split the space into 3 regions for ocean, eelgrass, and oyster reef. In the eelgrass and oyster reef regions, there will be 10 habitat squares, which are safe zones from predators, but they can only hold 1 crab or student at a time. All students will start as crab larvae in the ocean region. To start the simulation, the instructor will select a student to be the predator and then release 3 to 5 students, or crab larvae, from the ocean to start the game. Crab larvae must successfully reach the eelgrass habitat to become juvenile crabs, then must reach the oyster reef habitat to become adults before returning to the ocean to reproduce. Adult crabs that successfully make it to the ocean will release 2 students as crab larvae before returning to the oyster reef. But as the population grows, space will become more limited. The instructor will lead the class through 3 rounds. In round 1, there will be abundant eelgrass and oyster habitat. In round 2, there'll be reductions in eelgrass. And in round 3, there'll be reductions in oyster habitat. Students will be asked to predict how blue crab populations will change in response to changes in other plant and animal populations. Thank you so much for listening, and I really hope you enjoy using this lesson plan in your classroom.